Hi everybody, Martyn the Flicker Feathers again today, and I'm tying the Dusty Miller. It's a North Country spider. As with all of them, they're relatively simple in their dressing, but they're very, very effective fish takers. Now, as always, we'll put a materials list in the description, along with a link to the Patreon page for anybody that wants to support the channel, get access to the members only content, the online fly tying classes, as well as entering into the giveaways for the flies tied in the videos. Alternatively, like the video, share the video, watch it all the way to the end, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button so you get notified of the new videos. That all helps the channel to grow. So I've got my hook and my vise. This is a size 14 Kamasan B170. And I've started on some orange, or it's a hot orange kinda silk thread. Now this is from Fly Only Online. If you get Pearsals you can use that, or you can use an equivalent. This is maybe actually a wee bit lighter than the original pattern, and maybe something, if you want something like the uni rust brown, might be a nice colour, but suit yourself, see what you like. I'm just going to tie my body first with nice touching wraps of silk, coming down to somewhere between the point and the barb of the hook, then we'll come back up, again touching turns, and you can see these wraps are nice and tight. I'm moving the hook. I'm going to stop at about the 3/4 point of the shank. That'll give me room for my thorax. I'm going to tie in a wee bit of Peacock herl. Just a single strand is fine. Just catch it in one wrap and draw it in, and then tighten on. Right, and that's plenty grippy, right? I've waxed the silk before I started tying, and the surface area of these thick silk threads is, you know, a couple of turns is like half a dozen uni 8/0s. Now I'll just wind this, wind a wee thorax, get it started, then I can sweep it. Just as if you were doubling a hackle. Just build that wee thorax. When you're happy, come across. A couple of turns of silk will hold it. Trim away. Get that wee short peacock thorax. Now the hackle's a woodcock covert feather, and these are really small, delicate hackles, but they're quite nice, and they move wonderfully in the water. So we'll just use my hackle plier to expose the tip, and with these wee hackles you're going to need to use your hackle pliers. There's not really any way of avoiding it. Now, just to make sure we've got plenty of grip, I'll put a wee bit more wax, and then I'll offer this in by the tip. Now, unusually, because of the thorax, I've tied it like this. Usually I like to enter the hackle right at the start of the fly, but I find this, it's a wee bit handier. So, take my hackle pliers, because it's a very small hackle. Get it started right against the thorax. We'll see how much we need. Woodcock covert feathers can vary in quality quite a lot, but there's, I don't know what's that, 2.5, 3 turns I've used. I don't need that. I'll just catch it off. Again, I'm maintaining tension in the silk all the time. That two's plenty. I'll just come in, trim that away. And then it's very webby, so you want to probably get a wee pull and a twist and separate the hackle fibres a wee bit. And then once everything's going back, I'll take my 3 wraps back, which is my head length from the eye, and that just tidies up the tie-in. And then 3 down is my whip finish. That gives me a nice wee neat head. Just stand the feathers fibres up again. And my fly's basically finished, a wee spot of varnish. Although to be honest, with a heavily waxed thread there, you don't really need it, but just a wee drop just at the, let it run onto the eye and into the thread, but don't touch the hackle. Clean the eye and it's done. So there you go, that's the Dusty Miller. A lovely wee woodcock spider, great in the summer. It works when there's brook duns coming off. It's also, it can be good in a sedge hatch. But it's a very good fly and worth tying. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was useful. If it was, remember to smash the like button and I'll see you for another video. Pet lines guys, bye.